My name is Melissa Swader. I'm the president and CEO of Ruby Red Media, a top ranked marketing and PR agency based in Phoenix, Arizona. I am so pleased to introduce our latest guest speaker, Erika Baez Grimes, a certified mergers and acquisitions professional and business broker with Transworld Business Advisors. In this short clip, Erika shares a little insight on how she manages her time and what she calls hashtag money-making time.
My name is Erika Baez Grimes. I work in the DMV area. Most people call it Delaware, Maryland, Virginia. Some people call it DC, Maryland, Virginia. I'm here in that trifecta. If you guys have watched the news in the last couple of days, our wonderful Key Bridge was struck with a cargo ship. So I'm here in that area. And if you or anybody you know has been affected by that tragedy, my condolences and thoughts are with you. So I'm a certified mergers and acquisitions professional. I'm a business broker. I think the CM&AP title just allows me to take a deeper dive into some financials and work some bigger deals. I've had a real estate license since 2008. And which is right around 16 years. I hate to age myself. And when I calculated it, I was like, oh my God, it's really been 16 years. So I flipped and wholesaled about 34 properties of my own. I've sold some commercial real estate. I've sold some properties to groups and investment groups. I've sold timeshare. Anything that you can probably think of with a real estate license, I've likely thought about it or have tried it or done it. I hope to end this quarter at about 58 million in listing value. We'll see where those chips land on Sunday, which is the 31st. And when Melissa approached me about connecting with the group, I knew I didn't want to do a long drawn presentation about like me or my company or my accomplishments. I feel like we have so many accomplished and tenured women and men a part of this group. So I really just wanted to have a conversation and really discuss some of the tips that, work for me in my world. And hopefully you leave here a little bit better or, have a little tip that can help you day to day, month to month, and week to week. So with that, I'll turn it over to our leader, Melissa, and we can get going. So it's a pleasure being around you all, whether you're early in your career or later in your career. It's great to be around you.
Well, I think, for those who have not, heard your story, just in that, little bit that you explained all the things that you've accomplished in the last 16 years, how do you manage your time to do all this? Like, what are some of your biggest daily requirements to get everything done on all the things that you need to do? Because this has been a big topic. There are not enough hours in the day, right?
Big time. So I live and die by this timer when I'm at home. Like I got this on Amazon. I'm happy to share the link and you can kind of turn it around in like 15, 20 minutes, 30-minute increments. And so like, let's say I'm doing a call block and I'm cold calling, I'll put it on 60 minutes. And I know for these 60 minutes, this is my time to call. So I really protect my time. I use Calendly, which you all may or may not know about Calendly. It is a scheduler. When someone wants to book a call with me, I only allow 15-minute increments on a call booking, and I will give myself a 15-minute booker, a buffer right behind it. So if I book a call or someone books a call with me, they're literally allowed 15 minutes to tell me how they can help or what they need to do. I'm very protective of my time. So anyone can click on that link, put some time on my calendar, and it's literally 15 minutes. And if I think it should go over, I will extend it because I have that buffer. And I also believe in what we call touch it once. A good friend, a Sarah of mine, she's a wealth manager. We were having lunch the other day and we were talking about some referrals that we can mutually benefit from. And she was like, oh my God, let me send the email right now. I'm going to touch it once. And that has really changed my last couple weeks because if I remember to do something, I'm like, Erika, touch it once, do it now, and then it's done. So those are some of the time management things that have worked in my world. Obviously, there's some like really strong books out there. 15 Secrets of Successful People. That is crazy. So like the 15 Secrets of Successful People around time management, you can get that on Audible. It's Not as good as Melissa's One Yellow Brick, but it's definitely helpful if you're having some challenges with time management for sure. So those are my little tidbits.
What was it called? 15 tips of what? Successful
It's
people?
15 secrets successful people know about time.
Oh,
One of the examples was there's a huge CEO there that does, takes their meetings going for a walk or doing a plank. So if you want 5 minutes, we are gonna plank, and we're gonna get to it. So I'm a firm believer in like those short meetings. We can get what we need to get done in a very specific, concise period of time. So that really helps with my time management.
so if you set your timer to 60 minutes, do you answer the call? Do you answer an email? Do you get, or is it you block out everything?
Everything. So if I'm doing a call block where I'll give you an example. I was making some outbound calls. We were retained by a buyer who wanted to buy a bunch of title companies, and I had a list of the title companies that he wanted. So he paid a retainer to, for us to do this type of work. There was about 128, people that he wanted us to get a hold of. I set my timer, 60 minutes, 60 minutes again. I knocked out like 86 calls. 3 so far have turned to listings and opportunities, but I just protect that time. Like I'm I'm not
Okay,
gonna do anything else. I'm not gonna answer a text. It's just very, very protected, especially when it's like the money making time. If it's
right.
just like emailing or LinkedIn or whatever, that I can be flexible with. But when it's like money time, it's money time.
I love that. The money making time. Hashtag that, ladies.
Yeah.
I